It's Moon. I am Catharsis. This must be an important message because I don't have my hat on. Anybody who knows me knows, man, I ain't got my hat on. It must be an important message. And I turn my air conditioner off. That's why I don't have my shirt on. I'm in Texas. It's like 96 degrees out there. So inside of this travel trailer, and you know what it is if you know what it's like to be in a travel trailer. It's like 110. So please bear with me. Stop speaking in tongues. All right. The message coming through to me is loud and clear. Loud and clear. We all have choices. And we all sometimes make these irrational choices that aren't for our highest good. But there's this discernment inside of us that God places within us where those choices matter, where they matter. And then what we do if we make a wrong choice? And then we know it was a wrong choice. What do we do? How do we redeem ourselves? How do we save ourselves? How do we get past that with ourselves? You make amends. The answer is you make amends. You know, when I was on my spiritual journey, I came to a point in my journey where I had to apologize. Apologize for affairs to not only the women I had them with, but their husbands. I had to. I made a bad choice. And I had to make amends for the things that I stole in my past because I used to be a drug addict, junkie thief. And that was me. You know, I had to say I'm sorry. I had to do what I could. And sometimes we can't go back and make amends. But when we get the chance to, man, that's of God. That's your chance. That's your chance to go back and say, I'm sorry. And anybody who is connected will know the sincerity if that's true or not. Once we get into this level of connectedness, there's no turning back. You can't look back. You can't say, well, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. Why did I do this to this thing or this person or this beautiful soul? Why, God? Why? And why are you giving me the opportunity to make amends? God has given you the opportunity to make amends for your salvation. And I'm not talking about the God that you learned about at church. I will never talk about that. Anybody who's religious and it works for them and they're not hurting nobody and they're not telling people, give me, or fear, and it's working for them and it's nothing but love and light, then I have nothing but the utmost gratitude and respect for them. But I'm talking about the religious things where I fall short in God's eyes. Or I can never be this or never be that in God's eyes. Because that's not true. That ain't true, or I wouldn't be here talking to you. You wouldn't be here listening to me. You wouldn't be here experiencing life if God felt like you fell short in his eyes. Man, you know, he'd wipe you out like Sodom and Gomorrah. And for some things on this planet and this world, that has to happen, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oh, the collective can feel it. The world can feel it. And they can feel it. And they're terrified. Well, now's your chance. If this message is reaching out to you and hitting you in the heart and saying, oh my God, 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 now's your chance. Now's your opportunity to make amends for what you've done wrong. And don't go in it half-heartedly, because God will know. God will know. And so will they. Because most of the people that we've betrayed and destroyed the trust and destroyed the bond or destroyed a relationship, they're not going to put up with that shit. And they've already got this hardened heart against you, you know. So you got to come at them with some real shit. With some real shit. And you can't fake it. You can't fake it. There's no faking it. You've been faking it your whole life. Why keep faking it now? You know, especially if you've found this message and this is the opportunity to go back and make true amends. Sometimes the word I'm sorry following this is what really happened. Most times Most people, they might get mad and they might fuck you and walk away and tell you to fuck off, but you give them enough time, especially if God is within them, which God is always within all of us. They might forgive you. They will forgive you. Whether everything will ever be the same again as it was before, whatever it is you need to make amends for, it's probably not going to be. It probably won't be, because there's still a human soul inside that person. A betrayed human soul, a hurt human soul, a soul that you put a mark in. It's a scar. It's a scar that'll always remain. My scars remind me from where I came from. My scars tell me where I came from. My scars tell me where I came from. My scars tell me where I came from. And I can't change it. I can't change that. And nor would I in most cases. Because every scar I've gained was because God told me to go make a scar. What can I do about it? Make a scar, make you strong, make you hard, make you what you got to be the most beautiful creature that I created you to be in the first fucking place. And that's the truth. That's a flat out truth. I live by grace these days, and I know so many of us are. I live by grace. You live by grace. And what I mean by grace is you're still breathing, you're still seeing, you're still experiencing, you're still feeling, you're still smelling, you're still tasting, you're still touching. That's grace. That's the grace of God to let us continue our lives. Because once God's done, you'll know. You'll know when God's done. You'll know when God has washed his hands of you. And then I'm sorry, don't mean shit. Because it's too late. Because God gave you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and he will forgive an opportunity and will forgive opportunity. I will forgive opportunity. Oh, well, now you're 90 years old. How much opportunities do you need? How much more opportunities do you need to make this right? How many more opportunities do you need to listen to what I'm telling you? I hate to say it and wish it wasn't true, but there becomes a point where God is done. God is done. Where he just, there you go. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. I might let you live to be 110 and see your entire fucking family die before I let you go and finally release you back into the collective. And maybe the next time you come back, you get to do it again, because you definitely have to come back if you didn't do it right the first time, or the third, or the 50th, or the 100th. But hey, doesn't that give you hope? Doesn't that give you hope? Which there is always hope for every soul and every person. Until there's not. Until there's not. I know that's heavy. I know that's deep, but it's the fucking truth. It's the truth, and I speak nothing but the truth on this channel. Nothing but the truth. Wait till I read some tarot cards for you. You want me to read you some tarot cards? And I can't sugarcoat it too much. In fact, if it's a negative message, I usually just throw it out, because I'm not the one to spread negative messages, and the people don't already know for themselves. They already know. And when they're seeking answers and seeking truth and seeking whatever they're seeking, that means they're going against the God within them. Did you know for 2,000 years, man believed that we think from our hearts. And for the last 2,000 years, we think from our brains. And I hope to God for the next 2,000 years, we both understand that we think just more than our hearts and our brains and our soul and our chakra, our root chakra, whatever you want to call it. We're always thinking with all parts of us. And when you ignore God, well, you ignore God. I can't judge you. I've ignored God. I went to prison. I've been beat the hell up. I've been in car accidents. I've beat people half to death almost. Stop speaking in tongues. The peace that you desire is within you. The love you were looking for is already within you. The goals and dreams that you desire are within you. They've always been within you. When you go against them and you feel bad and you feel whatever kind of negative emotion is the spirits of this world and your body and of God helping you. Helping you. I'm a last moon. I am catharsis. Look it up. Look up the meaning of catharsis. I love you all.